Hey, it's Gary Vee, and you're in the Ask Gary Vee show with Kai Green. Who's this and where are you from?
Oh man, this is super crazy. My name is Kinyo. I really didn't think this was gonna happen at all.
Well, you put your phone number in the stream. I mean, you had to think it had a chance of happening.
Yeah, but there were like 300, 500 numbers. So.
Well, where are you from, my man?
I'm from San Antonio.
Love it. What can we do for you?
So my question, the one that I put in there, so I've been growing an advertising agency called Project Forward. Okay. And I was wondering, how do you find out how big of a client you should go for? I just started. I have 3 meetings this week. Nice. Well, I started like a year ago, but I just got to the point where I have
You're getting serious.
So,
nice.
So, yeah. So I have like 3 meetings this week. Even if I close all of them, I'll still, like, they're very small. So I'm wondering, how do you find out how big of clients you should go for? And
well, the answer is you should go for the biggest clients you can possibly get, right? Like, I mean, you should go for, you know, Apple and BMW. What I think you're self-aware enough to know is that they're not going to hire you. So I think, I think what you need to do is stretch your ambitions and stay practical at the same time. So I think what I just heard is I would have loved for you to have 5 meetings or 3 or 2 meetings of the way the 3 looked, and then 1 is the stretch goal, right? Like, I think you should always ask, you know, sliding into DMs, writing emails, putting out content that's a gateway to the agency. I think it's super important that you, like what I did with VaynerMedia, to give you an example, is we started off and it was like $3,000 a month. And then people said yes. And then the next meeting, no matter what, it was $4,000 a month. I just kept going until it became $15,000 a month. Some said yes, some said no. But I remember when I was at $11,000 a month, there was like 7 or 8 meetings in a row that were no's. And I was like, I didn't feel like I should have went backwards. I still felt confident. I felt like 11 wasn't enough. Maybe 150, but not 11. And I hear people emailing me like, Gary, I'm really struggling. I don't think it's working. I think I have a bad idea. And I reply, like I did some sales meetings and they didn't go well. I'm like, how many have you done? They're like, 2. And I'm like, let me get this straight. You've done 2 sales calls or sales meetings and they didn't go well and you're questioning your entire shit? Right, Kai? I mean, like, you know, how many, you know, some days don't go good in the gym, right? Like, it didn't go as well as you wanted to. It didn't click, you know, but, so I would say it's not about knowing how big you should go for, it's that you should try to go for as big as you can, then you service it, and if you can see that they're satisfied with it, now you have proof of concept that there's somebody in the world that's willing to pay you $6,000 a month and they're happy about it, which then means you have the potential to have a lot more people that are willing to do that. Understand?
Awesome, yeah. So how did you figure out that first number though, that first 3,000?
I made it up.
Okay.
I was like, well, 3,000 sounds right. I fucking made it up.
Right.
You know, how'd you come up with your first number?
The first person offered it to me and I was like, oh, that's way more than I was expecting. So I'll just keep going with that.
My man, that's how so many businesses have started. The way I started speaking, how much did I want? I made it up and then it was too little and I made up more and it was still too little. Like, you know, you just go through it. It's called, stick with me here, experience. Experience matters. All these youngsters that are super talented, Dunk, he's so talented and young, he fucking sleeps on experience. Wait till he actually adds experience. Then he's gonna be a real ninja. Like, experience matters. It's how you learn. You go through the battles. You're like, oh shit, that's how it happens. Oh, I didn't know. Experience is real. I thought I was unstoppable at 23. And I was. I built a huge business. But guess what? 41-year-old Gary will destroy 23-year-old Gary within 1 round. It's just experience. It's real. Got it?
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
I love your content, by the way, and
thank you.
I don't actually know who's on the show today, but
Kai is.
Awesome, so.
Kai Green, check him. Follow him, and you're gonna have big fucking muscles. All right, see ya. Now, Kai, one thing I noticed as we've been prepping for this through